Crypto trade of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Thursday morning. We're looking at Ethereum. That's what's on the menu today. For a good reason, we decided to take action here. I'm going to talk about both the short-term perspective as well as the long-term perspective, and we're going to try to get them integrated with one another. That's the goal. I think we're going to start with the short-term cycle, basically, best represented by the daily chart. So here we see a strong support level, 2502, that's been activated just yesterday as price action was trying to slice through. And as you can see, it got rejected and backed away. Today price action right off the bat starting positively, so looks like we may be able to fish the tipping point here, because you see where we picked it up recently, like literally about an hour ago, and we're going to be targeting the short-term profit target here is 2650. So we're talking about around 100 points of potential return, again on the short-term scale. So we should be expecting price action to get there in the next 2 to 3 days, I would say, roughly. Could take longer, of course, but that's pretty much my assessment here. Now, longer-term perspective, it's very interesting as well, and the integration here is natural, because you see I just switched the monthly chart. Monthly chart gives us a bit of a different story. Here you can see a massive support level coming in at 2339. Just rounding it up a little bit. Massive support key level, and we've seen it in action, right? Not just this month, but last month, the month before. A couple of months ago, that was August. Price action was coming off hard. And that hard landing ended up by 2339 successfully pushing against price action to the point it was able to break that negative momentum. Last month, price action is stabilizing itself, but still basically testing 2339, right? Still trying to slice through, still trying to challenge that area. But that area came out on top, right? It held, and price actions looks like it's starting to what we would call bottom out and gear up for an upside reversal. I think has the potential to come back to where it came from, and now we're talking about the big key level resistance of 3743, and that's a massive move, potentially speaking. We're talking long term. Obviously, it's gonna take months. It could take months for price action to get there, if indeed we are catching here the legit turning point on the large scale. I think we are. So yeah, long-term perspective, long-term profit target is 3743. Right off the top of my head, right, that represents about almost 50% of potential return, right? But again, going back to the short-term perspective, we want to keep our eyes on the ball, because that's what's imminent. That's really what is lurking around the corner. We're talking about right now, back to the daily chart, represents the short-term cycle here. We're talking about 2650, right, for the next few days. And once price action overcomes the obstacle 2571, starts to break, starts to cross over, that's where we want to get more aggressive, potentially even double up our position size. Stop loss level, let's talk about that. Sits comfortably at 2350. We're keeping a healthy distance from price action just in case it's going to be a little bit noisy, just like it was yesterday with that big spike. So it's going to be super interesting to follow up on this one. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to come back and keep you posted, of course. That's about that for the day. Enjoy the rest of it, guys. We're going to be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Take care.